YouTube. Got Aries parked and tucked away here in a parking spot. About to get into this truck, get this money. What y'all doing? Got the truck started. About to do a little inspection. Can't show you everything I do while I do the inspection. But drivers always check your tires, please. When I went on a 3-month hiatus over there to US Express / Variant, someone was driving this truck, and I drove this truck all the time. I come back 3 months later, these tires were bald. I mean bald. On the edges to where it shook really bad going down the highway. Always check between the bud rims here. Check your fifth wheel. Pet peeve of mine is when drivers don't hang up their lines. You see that? All three of these trucks parked next to mine have the lines laying on the catwalk. Hang them up. If they slide off that catwalk, you get damaged. You're to blame for it. Ooh, that's a pretty truck. I can't wait to get a little in-depth with y'all on this truck. Came a long way from a 2004 Volkswagen Jetta 1.8T. That little turbo engine did what it was supposed to do, but ain't nothing like a Hemi. Just like that, the night is finished. Hopping back in the Ram, just as I left her, nice and clean. If I do get rid of this bad boy, I'm gonna miss it. Dodge knows how to make vehicles, I tell you what. But we're about to get on up out of here. Simple night, 3 stores, no mishaps or nothing. But as you can see, it is now 6 in the morning. It's time to go home. But I'm gonna make a pit stop before I do that. See you there. What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video again. Unless this is just a continuation of what I did last night. It is Block Life Vlogs. I'm sitting in a 2016 SRT from Carmax. That's right, I went to Carmax to get appraisal on my 2021 Dodge Ram because, I mean, everybody's done it. So it's my turn to try it out, see what they say, because I'm really trying to get this SRT. Plus, it's an SRT. It's not a 392 Scat. It's an SRT. They don't make these anymore. You see SRT logos and things of that matter on Hellcats, truck on by. You see them on Hellcats and stuff like that, but for the most part, you don't see SRT Scat Packs anymore. So, well, I mean, you see them. Somebody's driving it, but you can't go purchase one brand new from the dealership. Like I said, this is a 2016 Scat SRT. And this one here has black leather seats. It is a stick shift. It is a manual. It has all the performance pages and things of that such. Hold on, let me go back out of this. Apps, drive modes, sport. See, it has those things. It has connectivity with Android and Apple. How about this car? So let's see. It is heavily used. There's modifications. Exhaust has been done. Has proximity sensors. Has pearlescent paint. Sitting on Pirelli P0s. It's got aftermarket rims. It's got the big Brembo on it. Sunroof. Has little dings and nicks here and there. For the most part, it feels like a solid car. One more look on the interior here. SRT. It's an authentic SRT. And it's a little worn in some places. It does have the Harman Kardon system in it. I'm not going to show the engine bay because, I mean, we pretty much know what's under there. I'll show it. I'll go ahead and show it. People on YouTube sometimes they want to call you out and say it's fake, whatever the case might be. Authentic SRT has a 392 badge on it. Now your newer Scat Pack is going to say SRT. And that's that. I'm going to take it back to the dealership. Yep. So as you can see, I'm at work right now. Trying to get myself together. Went to the store earlier, stopped by Love's on the way down here to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Got some chocolate, soda, and a cigar. See, cigar is about the only guilty pleasure I got. I don't smoke no cigarettes, no drugs, of course. You know, cigar is about the only thing that I can say is my guilty pleasure. That and washing my vehicle. That Ram clean, ain't it? Yeah, I keep it clean. Every now and again, if it rains too much, I'll let it be. I'll let the dust settle on it. But for the most part, Aries stay clean. By the way, if you didn't know the truck's name, her name is Aries. Get it? Ram, Aries. Plus, I think it's dope that my birth month is April. And what's that zodiac sign? Aries. That's right. Then the animal behind it is a ram. Like, ain't that cold? It's cold, ain't it? Just ties in together. I guess it's just meant for me to have that ram. Alright? Let's get into that real quick before I take off from this truck stop in the middle of nowhere. So, as you can see, I had that 2016 SRT Scat Pack on a test drive. Now, don't get me wrong, but the car is clean. And you're wondering, like, well, you got a 21 Ram. Why would you go into Carmax and get that appraised to trade it in for a 16 Scat? Well, here's the thing. They don't make SRT anymore. Okay? They don't. I said it earlier. They stopped production, I believe, in 2017. And in 2017 was the end of an SRT 392. You know what I'm saying? Which is a Scat Pack, basically. It's the same thing. But SRT was the fully loaded version. Like, to put it in perspective for you, see, my truck just turned off on me. These companies and the features they put on these trucks to shut them off, it has no idle on it. So it turns off within 5 minutes. US Express is even worse. Theirs turns off in like a minute, I believe. You can't sit nowhere for a minute without that truck trying to turn off on you. But anyway, like I was saying, those SRTs came loaded. Like, it's something I didn't mention in that video. It had a fully electric telescoping steering wheel, heated steering wheel, leather wrapped steering wheel, heated and ventilated leather seats. Okay. It had proximity sensors. It had lane assist. Hell, it even had the I don't even know what to call the feature because I haven't looked that far into it because I never really cared about this kind of stuff. But it was kind of dope to have. It even had the aerial view of the car, kind of like the new electric vehicles have, like Tesla and stuff. Had an aerial view of the car when I was backing up. Pretty pearl paint too. Original paint. Pretty vehicle. I mean, the car was dope, man. It already had tinted lights on it and stuff. Had the upgraded headlights on there. If you didn't know, you can get your Scat Pack with upgraded headlights, not tail lights. And I like the fact they took off the Dodge emblem in the middle of the tail lights. That's annoying to me too. I don't know why they put it there. But it's getting pretty busy around here, so I'm gonna have to move. Let me hurry this up. Anyway, I was trying to do that because it's an SRT. I was trying to trade in my 21 because it's an SRT. That's a rare vehicle. If you didn't know, now you know. I would love to have one. That's real talk. Imagine this. 15 years from now, pulling up to a car meet with a 2016 SRT 392. Not a Scat Pack 392, not a 392 with the SRT emblems on the engine covers, on the valve covers. Because the valve covers in this one, it says 392 because it's an SRT. Not the valve cover saying SRT on it. No Dodge across the horn cover. It says SRT across the horn cover. Like, they don't do that anymore. And I really hate they put that cheesy Dodge emblem across the hood cover. But anyway, well, I say hood cover, horn cover. But anyway, long story short, short story long, I got approved from 2 different lenders. But the problem lied in how new that truck is, and I have another loan out for my wife's Jeep, which is a $30,000 vehicle. One company wanted me to turn in the Jeep along with the pickup truck, and they were going to finance me. The other company wanted me to just pay off the remaining negative balance or negative equity from the truck, because the truck is $55,000, and the car, it wasn't like I had the truck paid off. I still owe on the truck because I'm financing it, and the car is like 36 grand plus the gap I was adding on to it. They wanted me to put some money down, So they gave me a 7-day offer like Carmax does. And the only way I'm getting into that thing is if I get a co-signer, I'll come up with $12,000, which I don't have neither. So it is what it is. At the end of the day, I still got me a clean ass 2021 Ram. I didn't mean to cuss, but I still got me a clean 21 Ram. So I didn't get to finish up the video last night. I had to go ahead and get off the phone and get back to work. Yeah, it's another day, and I'm just finishing up the run I had tonight. I had 2 stores tonight out here in Oklahoma. I'm at a Pilot. I'm about to dip on out of here. Parked in the parking lot right now in a nice little cozy spot. Had to eat me some Chipotle real quick. To touch base back on that car from Carmax, a little bit more information on it for you guys. The car is 36 grand, almost $37,000. They offer me $42,000 for my Ram, but I still owe $54.5 on the Ram. So that puts me around $12,000 in negative equity. Now, as you know, CarMax, they don't have any in-house financing. You know, they don't have a finance department that thoroughly checks several lenders. They usually just go with a couple lenders, and you know, the offer's the offer. Now, the interest rate was astronomical. It was like, you know, your first credit card rates like 17%, 20%. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. Plus, one of them wanted me to trade in my wife's car on top of the Ram. And then the other lender wanted $12,000, which that's too much. I really don't want to put nothing down, especially on a used Scat Pack. I get it. It's got the 6.4. It's a Scat Pack Challenger. I get it. They're hot right now. It's a hot commodity. You know, everybody wants one. Everybody wants to drive one. Everybody, you know, wants to be near one. And most of them are getting wrecked up by these kids that don't know what they're doing with this power. I know what to do with the power. I would be very responsible with my vehicle and take good care of it. Not only that, it would sit in the garage most of the time because I plan on driving a little do-dirt car to get back and forth to work. Not that. So I turned that down. I haven't told them yet. I didn't call them back or anything. The offer's good for 7 days. But I end up speaking with the finance department at Olathe Dodge. They reached back out to me, and the guy there wanted to see what he could do. And I mean, he's been trying every angle with these lenders, because I told him I didn't want to put any money down, and I didn't want to budge on the price as far as the offer on my truck, because they offered me 40 grand. So I said, well, can you give me 42 grand like CarMax? And they said, yeah. But still, $12,000 in negative equity is quite a bit. The lowest he's gotten it now so far is about $8,000 down. He did some more digging before he left work yesterday. He said he was going to do that before he left work, and he said he wasn't going to call me back, but he's going to do some more digging. We'll see. And by the way, I'm sitting here talking about Olathe Dodge. This is also a Challenger. It's a Scat Pack RT. It's 2019. It's granite, and it's too bad it's not the SRT. I really wanted the SRT because to me that's rare. They don't make them anymore. You know, they don't come out the factory as an SRT. You're going to get it as a Scat Pack 392 nowadays. But it's the same thing. It's not a wide body or anything. It's a manual, which that's a plus. It got sunroof. It doesn't have the automatic telescoping steering wheel, and it doesn't have the leather seats. It's got the houndstooth cloth seats with the emblem, the Super B emblem on the headrest. Nice car. It doesn't have the extras that the SRT has. See, the SRT had aftermarket bass in it. I mean, the music in that thing banged. But the cool thing about the one at Olathe Dodge, it does have the Harman Kardon inside of it as well. So, I mean, not only that, I haven't physically looked at the car because I've been too busy working and taking care of things at home. But I figured I'd catch you up on that, catch you up to speed. I'm trying my my best to get my hands on a Scat Pack. Don't get me wrong, I have a very nice truck. Like I said, it's a 2021 Ram. I'm the first owner. It had, I think, 4 miles on it when I picked it up. It's a nice truck. You know, it's the big orange. It's got the bigger transmission. Has the e-torque system in it. Has trailer steering in it. I mean, it's a nice truck. It's a nice truck. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles like the Limited or the Laramie, but it's still nice. That's what I'm saying, a lot. I'm gonna fix that on my videos. I'm gonna stop trying to say a lot. I know I seen a video like a year ago. CJ on 32s kept saying something. I forgot what he kept saying, but he said he was gonna work on it. Then after a while, he was like, you know what, man, forget it. Y'all gonna take me as I am. And that's why I'm not putting a bunch of filler content on my videos with a bunch of, you know, transitions and music and all that. You know, I'm gonna do it raw like CJ on 32s. You know, because that's the best way. I like watching his videos because it's straight to it. It's no glitz and glamour. The only thing that's glitzy and glamoury is the intro, which, I mean, he deserves it with how many followers he got and how he built his platform. You know, if I ever make it to that level, which I am going to make, I'm going to claim it now. I'm going to make it to that level. I'm going to have me a nice little intro, but I'm trying to get a Scat Pack to help build the channel a little bit more. But I will be doing a walkthrough of my Ram tomorrow, and I'm gonna go more into detail on that vehicle. And I got a couple things to do tomorrow. Like I said, I was making a transition in my trucking career. I'm looking to do something different, and I gotta go do a couple things for that different career tomorrow to get it lined up to see if it's gonna be for me. After that, I'm thinking of stopping by the dealership either before I go do that or after I do that, just to see the car in person, because I have not seen a Scat Pack in person. I tried to go by there when I left work yesterday morning, but they pull it around to the back. They pull all their higher end cars to the back of the lot behind the gate, so it was still locked up. They were in the process of pulling them out when I pulled up after work to try to see it. I was just trying to, you know, see it in person, but I think tomorrow I'm just gonna go up there and try to see it in person, probably before I handle my business, just to, you know, put my hands on it. Now, I'm not gonna test drive it until he actually has a serious answer for me as far as me getting it. If there's a green light to get it, then I'll drive it and then decide. But I'm gonna have my 2-year-old and my 13-year-old tomorrow, which I shouldn't have my 13-year-old tomorrow. I'll go into that tomorrow as well. He's in trouble at school, so he's not going to school tomorrow or the next day. So I have both my kids tomorrow, and my daughter will be at a place called Creative World Preschool. But I figured I'd finish this off and give you more details on what I'm trying to do. I'm pursuing a Scat Pack. That's what I want. I've been wanting one before they even came out. Back in 2013, when there was talks of the platform changing, I was excited. So I want one. I've been wanting it for a long time now. 8 years now. I've been wanting a Scat Pack. Now the Hellcat. Now when the Hellcat came out, I was like, cool, that's what's up. More horsepower. But, you know, a Scat Pack, you do enough to it, it can be just as fast. But that's all I got to say about that. I'm going to get on this road so I can get on home and lay it down and give me a little bit of wink of sleep before I have to jump up and start my day. Because time waits for no man, and a lazy man that lays down in the bed all day gets nothing accomplished. So I can't be in the bed all day tomorrow. I'll holler at you. See you on the flip side. Peace.